guys ready? We ready?
Ready to rock.
Roberta, you ready? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the regular Township Committee meeting, September 24, 2025. We're going to have a salute to the flag and a moment of silence, but I'd like to pause for a moment to honor the memory of Todd Kazanowski. He was a beloved retired Wall Township police officer who passed away unexpectedly at 51 last week. Todd served our community for 25 years, bringing light to every room with warmth, humor, and genuine kindness. He was a proud father of 3 young men. He was a true embodiment of integrity and compassion. On behalf of the Township Committee, we extend our deepest condolences to his family and friends. Todd's legacy will live on in our hearts and in our community. I want to thank Todd for his service, his spirit, and his friendship. Please rise to salute the flag and a moment of silence for Mr. Kazanowski. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Madam Clerk, could you read the sunshine statement, please?
In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in the following manner. The annual notice was forwarded to the official township newspapers and was posted in the Wall Township Municipal Building. All notices are on file with the township clerk.
Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell.
Here.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Here.
Committeeman Orender.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Here.
Mayor Clayton.
Here.
We have 5 members present.
Thank you. Could you read ordinance number 21, 2025 by title, please?
Introduction of ordinance number 21, 2025, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Wall in the County of Monmouth, State of New Jersey, to amend Township Code Chapter 150 mining to update the licensing fees. Mayor?
A motion on that ordinance 21, 2025 be adopted at the first reading and advertised for a second reading and public hearing on October 22nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. pursuant to law. Have a motion?
Make the motion, Mr. Mayor.
Second?
I'll second, Mr. Mayor.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orender.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Could you read the ordinance number 22-2025 by title, please?
Introduction of ordinance number 22, 2025, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Wall in the County of Monmouth, State of New Jersey, to amend Wall Township's Code, Chapter 222, to update various fees for water and sewer.
Thank you. Motion on ordinance number 22, 2025 be adopted to its first reading and advertised for a second reading and public hearing on October 22nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. pursuant to law. We have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orender.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. You read ordinance 18-2025 by title, please.
The second reading and public hearing of ordinance 18, 2025, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Wall, amending and supplementing Chapter 140 of the Land Use and Development Regulations of the Township of Wall pertaining to raising of chickens and accessory chicken coops on single-family residential and farm properties.
Thank you. At this time, do any member of the public wish to make a public comment about the above referenced ordinance prior to its adoption? Ma'am.
I would just like to say thank you so much for getting this ordinance to go through.
Excuse me, you just need to state your name and your address for the record. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Linda Racine, and I live at 2905 Pacific Avenue in Wall. I'm very happy for this ordinance to be going through. I have some chickens, and all the fresh eggs that we have is great with the prices of them in stores, and they are definitely much better than buying them from the grocery store. So I really appreciate it. And right now I see the draft, and I'm in code with everything that's there. So I appreciate everything that you're all doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the public? Ma'am?
Caroline Sarapica. I also live at 2905 Pacific Avenue in Wall, and I just wanted to say thank you as well. I read through the draft sitting over there, and we are definitely in code, and I'm very excited about that. I'm very happy. I love our chickens. They're very happy girls. Our coop is always cleaned. I actually just cleaned it out yesterday. I found a couple eggs, and it's just great because they just started laying. So they're delicious, and I love to eat them, so I'm very happy about it. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
My name is Keith Hunsinger. I reside in the President Street section of Wall Township. So I am in agreement. I feel like general consensus is that this is a really good idea. It will be good for the freedom of the citizens of Wall. It also will be, with the rising grocery prices, it's a good way to get cheap food, you know? So, awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Betsy Cross, I live in Wall Township. I just wanted to mention to the people that came up, you don't have to give your home address. So, I mean, Mr. Alfieri, I don't think you should tell people they have to give their home address because they don't have to. It's not appropriate in this day and age. So I just wanted to let people know that, and I'm glad to hear that the people in town are in agreement with the ordinance, so I'm glad that it passed. But in future, I do not recommend
Ms.
you.
Cross, you're supposed to limit your comments to this specific ordinance. If you would like to address what I spoke about earlier, you're happy to do that. You're free to do it in the public comment section of this. But right now, it's limited to
Other
this ordinance.
ordinance
Thank
comes
you so
up,
much,
people
Ms.
do
Cross.
not
I
have to give
appreciate
their
that.
home address.
Thank you. Just this ordinance,
Don't,
Ms. Cross.
if you followed the
Ms.
rules,
Cross,
I wouldn't have
We're
to come up
trying to
here.
rub a public meeting. Thank you.
Anyone else wish to be heard on this ordinance? Seeing none? A motion to be made to close the public hearing and adopt the ordinance as to its second and final reading as advertised pursuant to law.
Make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Second?
I'll second, Mr. Mayor.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orender.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
And I'm not sure how cheap chickens are. I think it's a lot of work. Madam Clerk, could you read ordinance number 19-2025?
For the second reading and public hearing of ordinance 19-2025, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Wall in the County of Monmouth, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 191 Solid Waste regarding containers and dumpsters.
Thank you. Does any member of the public wish to make a comment on the above referenced ordinance prior to its adoption?
Betsy Cross, I live in Wall. Just wondering, were we giving these garbage cans out for free before? Because it says you shall receive 2 garbage cans. Just a quick calculation of like 3 million new homes. I mean, we'd be spending over $1 million on garbage cans. Could you tell me how long have we been doing this, that we have all these builders coming in and building these homes that we're giving out free garbage cans to people and they don't have to buy their own? Because that is crazy. So if you could comment on that, Mr. Clayton, and I would like a dollar amount of how much money you've wasted by buying people garbage cans that we didn't need to buy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Any other member of the public wish to comment?
My name is Keith Hunsinger. I reside in the President Street section of Wall Township. I honestly kind of disagree with what Betsy just said. I think that I would rather our tax dollars go to things that help the community, like garbage cans. Yeah, I feel like that's giving back to the taxpayers, but that's just my opinion.
Thank you. Does anyone else wish to be heard on garbage cans? Seeing none, we have a motion to be made to close public hearing and adopt the ordinance as to its second and final reading and advertise it pursuant to law. Motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second, please.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orinder.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Read ordinance number 2025 by title, please.
The second reading and public hearing of ordinance 2025, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Wall and the County of Monmouth, State of New Jersey, to amend Township Code, Chapter 164, Peace and Good Order, to update public behavior regulations and other matters of public order.
Thank you. Does any member of the public wish to make comments on the above referenced ordinance?
Betsy Cross, I'm just wondering, why we're making these changes. I've never even noticed this ordinance before. Yeah, I seem to agree with a lot of them that are here, but I just want to be sure that we're not taking away free speech. Thank you.
So from what I understand from this ordinance, is this not legalizing cursing, basically? In so many words in public, legalizing cursing?
If you have comments reference to the ordinance, I appreciate it. We're not gonna queue in-
But
we're not
isn't
gonna
that
queue in.
basically what it is? It's actually supporting freedom of speech, allowing people to actually, like, if I was in my backyard and I went to go curse at my neighbor, that would be completely fine. If a Wall Township police officer rolled by, then I wouldn't get a citation for it. Is that basically, in so many words, what that is?
This is a comment period, Mr. Hunsinger.
I'm asking just.
I know, but we're not going to Q&A. We presented
Okay,
this over
true.
a month ago.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Thank you. Anybody, other member of the public wish to be heard? Seeing none, a motion be made to close the public hearing and adopt the ordinance as to its second and final reading and advertise it pursuant to law.
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Second it.
roll call.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orinder.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, could you read resolution number 25-0920?
Resolution number 250920, approval of vouchers from September 11th, 2025 through September 24th, 2025, in the amount of $3,263,917.12.
Thank you. A motion to adopt this resolution?
I'll make the motion, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes, everything but as it relates to Collier Engineering.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orinder.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
And Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas with the 1 abstention with the Committeeman Farrell.
Thank you. Jeez. Madam Clerk, could you read the consent agenda, please?
All items listed on the consent agenda are considered routine by the Township and will be adopted or approved collectively by a single motion and roll call vote by a majority of the Township Committee. All items are available for public inspection at this meeting and in the office of the Township Clerk. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If a discussion is desired on any item, it will be considered separately.
Thank you. Does any member of the Township Committee wish to consider any of these items separately? Seeing none. A motion to accept the consent or adopt the consent agenda.
I'll make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Second?
Yes.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orinder.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, could you read the public comment statement, please?
The public comment portion of our meeting is to allow the public to bring to the committee's attention their concerns or comments. In accordance with NJSA 10:4-12A, the committee asks the public to limit their comments to 5 minutes or less. The committee will respect the public's time by refraining from any comment until the speaker has finished with their allotted time. It should be further noted that the public comment portion of our meeting is not structured as a question and answer session. If a member of the public has questions they seek answers to, an appointment can be made with the Township Administrator's Office during regular business hours. The attorney will regulate the time during the comment portion of our meeting. Mayor?
Thank you. We open up now to public comment. Anyone wish to make a public comment? Keith, can you wait? Good evening. What's your name and your
Hello.
town?
My name is Sandy Jarvis. I'm a 40-year resident of Wall Township, and currently I live at Pheasant Hollow on Robin Way.
Thank you.
So many of you are aware that there is a community that's just been, I think, pretty much complete next door to Pheasant Hollow. I have a copy of the plans. It's Rolling Hills. And it started out as Halifax at Wall Township. Now it's Rolling Hills. But I do have a copy of the plans that are on record with this town, and I have a copy of the bond that was posted. Our concern, we've had a couple of our members come to the board, I forgot to state that I'm also a board member, that they're worried that the evergreens have not been planted along the bordering property right next to our buildings. So I do, like I said, I do have a copy of the bond, but the bond was stated or put together in 2021, and I'm wondering if there's any time limit as to when the project has to be complete. Seemingly, the houses are all occupied, so we wanted to make sure that all of the items on the plan are complete, including 78 evergreens that are supposed to be planted right behind our buildings. And to my knowledge, I walked it today, and I didn't see any fresh plantings. So whoever's in charge of releasing that bond, let's not, until we know for sure. So that's my only comment. There are several other residents
Well,
here.
let's see if we can answer that for you right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Mr. Mayor, members of the Township Committee, this issue has been brought to our attention. We've had our land use office in contact with the developer, and we are setting a deadline on when he is to plant those, or we're going to call the bond in. So those plantings will go in, and I believe you had some correspondence with Mr. Zaworski.
Yes.
So they will be going in. You can call my office for further information, but we will be enforcing the approval of the board, and that those plantings will be going in.
Oh, great. Okay, so
Maybe,
I
like
guess
said,
that's why it's
so
kind of,
I don't have a time frame right now because we are actively working with the developer, and if not, we'll have to call the bond in.
oh,
And the
okay.
bonding company will get involved.
Yeah, okay, so I guess it's kind of vague in that way for good reason, so that you can exercise, all right, time's up. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else for public comment? Ma'am?
Hi, my name's Lois Lincoln. I reside at 1919 Atlantic Avenue. I had called the ASPCA about having feral cats trapped, neutered, and released, and was told that I needed to call Humane Society in Tinton Falls. And they came out, and then I was told that my mailing address is Manasquan, but my address is Wall. And they weren't able to do a trap, neuter, and release. And it was suggested that I come here and ask why, or what I can do to get Wall included.
Well, I think our township administrator can take care of that for you.
Yes, and like I said, I'll leave you my name and number after the meeting. Call my office, but I'll call the SPCA tomorrow morning and find out about that. We contract with them for our animal control.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else for public comment?
Good evening. My name is Keith Hunsinger. I reside in the President Street section of Wall Township. So I was driving, again, during work along Belmar Boulevard, and I saw a big section of brush over by where the North Wall baseball fields are was cleared out in front of the gates. So I wanted to, once again, shout out to John Tabaya, Mayor Clayton, and the Department of Public Works for their continued effort in making Wall look more beautiful. I also wanted to give a rare shout out to Committeeman Farrell. Him and I had a conversation. It started off a little rocky, I will admit. Him and I noticed that he had been watching my Facebook stories again. And so I asked him about it, and we talked, and we ended up, I had talked to him previously about ordering a toy for his grandson, which I did, and we ended up having a nice conversation, and maybe may have lunch in the future. So I wanted to say salute to you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I hope your grandson enjoyed the toy. Basically, I feel like that was good because there was a lot of previous wounds between Committeeman Farrell and I because of the campaign. And I feel like that kind of, I don't know if you would agree with me, but I feel like that kind of got rid of that a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like we're a lot less tense now, which, good. You know, I feel like hopefully I can maintain that with everybody on this panel because I do care about each and every one of you. I see you 2 meetings a month, you know what I mean? So I have gotten to know each one of you on a little bit of a personal level, you know? So I want to continue to try and foster more unity within Wall Township. I know I have been a divisive figure in the past, but it was all in good merit. I was trying to achieve something, and I understand that my methods in the past have been but I'm trying to put my best foot forward for now on, and I feel like hopefully that is showing exactly where I'm trying to go with this. So, that being said, very good job to everybody on the committee. I feel like you are doing a very good job lately, which is very strange to be coming out of my mouth, but you know, credit where credit's due. You know, I can't lie. And also, could you please answer my question about cursing? Real quick. No? Damn. Okay, well, does damn count? I don't know, is that a curse word? Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling now, but anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. The chicken coops was a great idea.
Thank you.
Betsy Cross, I live in Wall Township. Got my ballot in the mail today, the official mail-in ballot. Under the Township Committee, I will not be able to vote for Tim Clayton or Kevin Orender. So I just feel like, you know, we come to these meetings and nobody answers our questions. You know, you answer a couple new people that came tonight, but I've been coming here for a decade, and Mr. Clayton, you have not impressed me at all. So I will not be voting for you. I will be voting for the 3 new people on the ballot for the Board of Ed, Leah Bibby, Angelique Pinto, and Jonathan Reno. And they are in the 3rd column. So I'm going to suggest, as a person that's been going to Board of Ed meetings for over a decade, we've got to get rid of these 2 people that are currently on the board, and we got to get rid of them. We need people working for the students, working for the taxpayers. So that is what I will mention on that. I did get back the Oprah reply for Brisbane, and I find it interesting that a letter went out the day after the meeting on August 26th, but because you make it so difficult and you don't have your attorney carbon copy your own staff, that this letter wouldn't come back. And it's not good business. You have lost a lot of credibility. You should be fighting for us with this Brisbane property. It is it should not be buildable. We cannot build 750 homes on the property, build a school. It's ridiculous. And this took extension. We don't know what you mean. This is ridiculous. I was at all the meetings. You know exactly what I wanted, Mr. Tabaya. But it gets dragged on and we need extensions. No, you don't. So you've lost all credibility on this Brisbane deal. And I can't even understand, none of the letters that came back to me are from John Tabaya or Jeff Bertrand. They're from Nora Coyne. Following up, my third follow-up. I haven't heard back from you. We need to get this meeting going. Is that Nora's job? I don't think so. What are we paying $500,000 to business administrators for? What are you doing? I don't understand this, John. I don't. And I think I'm going to go to the Monmouth County meeting tomorrow because I think they're having a meeting, the commissioners' meeting. We got to figure out what the hell's going on here because this is not good. And there's definitely things missing. There are things in here that I wouldn't think I would get, and I think documents that I should have gotten I didn't get. So I'll put that back in the Oprah log, but I've been super, super busy and super, super upset over what happened with Charlie Kirk. As somebody that speaks out that myself, I've been fearful of my own life, you have to do better. Who is going to want to elect you again when you don't answer questions? And we cannot have a conversation because we just talk and you just sit there. It doesn't work. And I mean, it's like there's something in here and it says, I'm attaching, it says, good morning all from Matt Zagorski. I've attached the contact information for the person at the New Jersey DEP that the county has been talking to regarding the dam at the Bisbane property. It's weird. Nothing is attached. Usually you see a paper clip. Nothing's here. How about this? Why don't you put the name in here? Why are we hiding the name of who we're talking to in the DEP? Why is everything just hidden? It just doesn't make any sense. So hopefully more people are going to speak up about that. But yeah, this is Nora Coyne. I followed up 4 times.
Ross, you have 60 seconds left in the 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. I followed up 4 times via email and once via phone, via the phone to set up a meeting with the state. Why is Nora Coyne doing that? I don't even get it. So something's not right there. A couple of comptroller's office came out with a report about all these GIFs, which I've been talking about for a decade, and I talked to the comptroller's office about it. They finally started looking into them. These GIFs are a bunch of nonsense. You got to get out of them. So you should, look into that, John. Get out of these GIFs where I cover up your corruption, you cover up mine, and we approve your claims. It's ridiculous. Same thing with these co-ops. They're another sham. So get out of the co-ops and start spending the money wisely and start putting everything online.
5 minutes, Ms. Ross. Thank you.
For round 4 of housing, put it online. And how much is that the question on the ballot? Do you
Ross,
know how
that's
much-
5 minutes. Thank you so much.
Right. Do you know how much money that's going to raise for the open space?
Ms.
Is it $1
Cross,
million,
that's 5
5
minutes. Thank
million?
you so much.
All right. If you can answer my questions tonight, I would
Thank you, ma'am.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Sorry I lost your vote.
Mrs. Cross, on the issue that you brought up about Ms. Coyne, Ms. Coyne is the in-house planner for Wall Township. As the in-house planner of Wall Township, she is integral into the development regulations and meetings regarding affordable housing and other development and open space. Nora Coyne is speaking on my behalf and is my designee in this particular project. That's why she has the authorization to contact the state.
Thank you. Anyone else for public comment? Seeing none, motion to close public comment. So moved. Second? Roll call?
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mengan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orender.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas to close the public comment.
Thank you. I'm going to go to closing comments from the Township Committee and the Administrator. Committeeman Farrell?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have a couple of things.
Talk on the mic, please.
I'm sorry about that. Is that better? Good. We had our first Pride of Wall meeting on September 2nd and welcome all the old members, and we got 15 new members. They enjoyed pizza and refreshments, and we had a game of Price is Right. Anyone who's interested in joining the Pride of Wall Seniors, to call the Youth Center, Community Services, and the gatherings are on the 1st and the 3rd, every Tuesday of every month. Info Age repairs on the windows of the cottage are set to begin next week. September 20th, they had the skilled train sale from 10 to 4 p.m. We also had our meeting, our regular Board of Directors meeting. There was nothing out of the ordinary there. Plans for improvement to Lakewood Road, Allenwood Lakewood Road, a NJDOT funded project have been completed and sent to NJDOT for approval prior to public build. We anticipate this much-needed road improvement project will be out for public bid within the next 4 to 6 weeks or sooner. Code enforcement has been very busy and aggressive. We sent out 70 notices to owners regarding maintaining the site triangle easement along their roadways. We have good response from the public and like to thank residents for assisting us in making this, the roads safer. The final thing is code enforcement has concentrated on 3334 corridor for property maintenance issues and have 100% compliance to date. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Committeewoman Mangan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A few things. On the 16th, I was fortunate to attend the 250 meeting, which was hosted by the county commissioners and County Clerk Hanlon. It was extremely informative. Next year is the 250th celebration of our country. So the county is putting together a variety of celebrations and activities to honor and ensure that Monmouth County participates in various activities. Some things that I thought were very informative. The tall ships are going to be coming back to New York Harbor, and that will be July 3rd to the 8th. They're expecting about 32 nations to participate in this, and you will need a ticket, but the event will be free, so they just want to monitor, since this is an event since 9/11, they want to ensure that safety is top priority. And we also, I was fortunate also to attend a ribbon cutting today before I came to my meeting. It was for Troop 1454. They earned their Silver Award for Mark the Miles for safety and fun. So if you're on the bike path and you happen to notice any of the mile markers, that was put together by their troop. So Caitlin Hughes, Callie Hayek, Jenna Baloney, and Jill Balioni, and Jill Jablonski, they put together in collaboration with our police department and Public Works and painted mile markers all the way from the start in the bike path that in Manasquan all the way to Alair State Park. So this is really important for our town because it not only gives first responders an exact location if there was ever an emergency. So this is great, especially as a parent, peace of mind, knowing that when your kids are on the bike path, that if they needed to get help, that they would be able to access it. So we appreciate that collaboration. And lastly was Kids Day America. We held last week, which was an excellent job from the Wall Township Community Alliance. The Kids Day America is an initiative that is committed to promoting children's health and safety and preventative measures and environmental awareness. So we had various sponsors and vendors. A lot of community organizations participated. It was very well attended. We thank everyone who came and participated, and especially the sponsors. Thank you to Kristen Myler. This is her last time hosting the Kids Day America, as she will be retiring soon. So we are very grateful for her always coordinating this event. And the entire Alliance Committee, Public Works, our police department, first aid, and fire departments, we're very grateful for the collaboration that came together to make the event so successful. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeeman Orinder.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple of things. We have Public Works, we started our brush pickup. The only thing I'd ask the residents to do, once you get your date or look in the calendar, see when your date is for your area to pick up, please put it out on time. Don't put it out the day after, because we're not coming back for it. So just make sure you try to get out on time, please. And the other thing is the veterans. We started our program with the veterans again in the beginning of September. We meet almost every Friday with the veterans. The second Friday of the month is a coffee clutch. We usually have a guest speaker for the veterans who will come there. And the other Fridays, we'll have like an afternoon social hour. One Friday will be a pizza time. So, reach out to Patty down there at the youth center, and if you're a veteran, please come on out and just check the schedule. Thank you.
Thanks, Kev. Deputy Mayor Becht.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just to echo Committeewoman Mangan's comments about Kids Day America, my grandchildren went, my wife went. I unfortunately was out on Long Island for a different event. I'd like to thank the police department for their support and participation as they do at all our events. And lastly, just want to let the public know, if you haven't read about it in the Coast Star, that Coffee with the Cop will be present again on Wednesday, October 1st from 9 to 11 at the Wake Coffee and Kitchen. I believe that's on Belmar Avenue in Wall Township. It's a great opportunity for the community to come out and meet our hardworking officers that put their lives on the line for all of us on a daily basis. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Briefly, I just want to discuss, first of all, I appreciate more people coming to the meeting. It's nice to hear from our residents, and I do appreciate that. What you are seeing is we're introducing ordinances and passing ordinances. The reason we're doing these things is the Township Committee is committed to our residents, and we tasked our professionals to identify areas in our ordinance books that have accumulated over the years that make it less restrictive on our residents. We want more freedom for our residents. We want more ability for our residents to do things, and we're trying to hang on to what we can to keep our town what it was when I grew up here. We have the state forcing a lot of building on us, and we are working to try to keep Wall Township as much Wall Township as we can. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these ordinances. That's not normal for an administration, but I do appreciate the work of our professionals, and I do appreciate everyone's comments. That's all I have.
Garbage cans.
John.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple items to brief the committee and the public. Last week we had, which will be a quarterly event, a meeting with all the business administrators of the towns surrounding Wall Township. That is to collaborate on numerous items that all the towns can help one another, and that dovetails into shared services. The next couple meetings, you're going to see some resolutions and agreements for shared services where Wall is going to act as a catalyst for shared services, where we're going to help the other municipalities out, both in services and commodity resale, where we will be generating revenue from those services out of savings to those other municipalities, which will better utilize our equipment and personnel. Second item is we are looking at numerous parcels in town for open space and farmland preservation. There'll be more details on that, but we're at the direction of the committee and the mayor. We are actively looking at those parcels currently. And second, also at the direction of the committee and the mayor, we are in the process of developing maintenance plans for all our parks, and as you can see that we're starting to maintain those, and some capital improvements. Right now they are working up in North Wall, and then they will be over into Info Age, cleaning up those areas. So like I said, Public Works Department and Engineering is doing a great job on that moving forward, and we will continue until we hit every park in the town. Thank you.
Thank you. Now ask for a motion to enter into executive session.
I'll make the motion.
Second. Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan.
Yes.
Committeeman Orinder.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas. Attorney Alfieri.
And this is related to litigation and personnel, and we do not expect to take any formal action upon returning from executive session.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.